So we're going to take a quick look at how to create a market on Artha. So I'm signed in as an admin account. I'm just going to this create market address here, and now I just have to fill in this form. So let's maybe go with, will Bitcoin reach 100k at the end of 2025? I'm just going to keep this in general for just now, and for the sake of the video I'll just use the same description. I'm just going to use a manual resolution source for now, but if I want to use things like switchboard to get the oracle price, I can put the public key of that oracle in here. And we're just going to leave this as default for USDC Mint, but we could use any token address that we want. For example, if we wanted to just use Solana, like Sol, or if we wanted to use Bonk, we could enter that here. We're going to then choose a betting start time. So this is basically set up for what's called like futures markets. This is where you would bet from now until a specific time, like before the event began. And then during the event, we don't take any bets. So I'm going to 5:25, and just in the interest of time, we will select just now. So we'll maybe just go like 5 minutes into the future here, or like a couple of minutes. So 17, let's say 27. And then we'll just say that it's like a 1 minute event. So I'm gonna put 17:28 in here. Okay, great. And we will create that market. So we see up the top right, market created successfully. We've refreshed the front page here, and we see that our new market exists, and we can see that we've got 2 minutes to enter into that market. So I'm going to click on that. Excuse me, we've got betting already started, and we're going to pick a side. So I'm going to put $1 on yes, and I'm going to trade. So I'm just going to grab my password here for my Phantom wallet. Double, triple secure. We're going to ignore these sites just from hosting it here, so I'm just hitting confirm. We see that that's processed that trade. 1 USDC has been accepted on blockchain. And then just in the interest of giving myself, so we see volume $1 here, but just so that I've got someone to bet against, I'm going to select $2 on no. So I'm processing that trade again. Again, Phantom is just marking this as unsafe because I've got it locally hosted. So I'm just going to click through that, and we now see, yeah, 2 is there. And we see in real time that the market ratio has basically updated to show the spread. So, you know, it's 2 to 1, so 66.7% versus 33.3%. So that market should basically enter into kind of market observing mode. So we're going to just let that click in here. We'll see that, yeah, it closes at 17:28, so it's about 17:27 right now. So we'll just leave that for a second, and then I'll be able to log into my account. I'll be able to look at my profile here, and I should be able to see my positions. So yeah, we can see I made, you know, 1 USDC, and I've also made a 2 USDC bet there. We should also be able to see a list of markets that I've created. So I think now I'm just checking the time. So I think if I just give this another 10 seconds, that should have entered into the sort of market end state. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so that's now 17:28. So I'm going to hit resolve. We're going to say that Bitcoin didn't reach this price, so I'm going to hit no. We see at the top we're resolving market, and it's successfully been resolved. So now when I look at my positions, I'll need to refresh this. Yeah, so we now see that no one, so I have a claim button there to claim my amount, and then my losing position over here, I realize that I can basically just burn that position. So I'm going to burn that here. We can see that that's basically building up the settled position and transaction. Again, we're going to have to go through this process here. So just confirming that that's unsafe, blah, 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 this is fine. And then we see that that position is settled. And then likewise for my claim. I'm going to go through that process again. We see the value, so 2.697 USDC, so that's great. We're going to acquire that asset, and that's it. So we see that that's moved there. So yeah, this is just a very quick demo of like the core features of these markets. These are a bunch of test ones at the moment. We're just working on our entire like market strategy, which markets we want to host, and how often we want to list those. So daily Bitcoin prices, things like that.